Here's a dog. Here's a cat. Here's an octopus. I go, hang on a minute, what is this?
Hang on a minute. Hello, what's the crack? What's the story with you? I didn't bang my knee, but I kind of spilled my coffee a little bit today. What's going on with me? Ricky Gervais Show, Season 2, Episode 5, Insect. Let's go.
We've been away filming in a sweltering London. We've had a heat wave here in the capital city, haven't we, Carl?
It's been hot, hasn't it?
Been up to 100 degrees, record-breaking temperatures.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, though?
Getting to see the place, having loads of walks. And that, I like to have walks. You know, watching what
like
people
a dog.
Like a dog.
Yeah. When he jumps off the couch and starts scratching against the door.
Suzanne thinks it's time.
It's just good thinking time, though, isn't it? As well, having a walk. You've got no other clutter going on around you. You just think about a lot of stuff. And,
to be fair,
like say with
what I like to do sometimes, once because my video goes live at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., sometimes 8 p.m. I post 3-4 times. And once I go live, I just go for a walk. I like it. It's just so good. I'm the kind of person that I'll be going for a walk, I'll see people, I'll just be smiling. I'm like, hello, you alright? Hello. Because you never know what kind of day everyone is having. So just be smiling. No matter how bad your day is, it's over, it's gone. You can't go back to it. So just be happy. Don't ruin someone else's day. Again, like I said before, if you're watching my reaction, pull your phone away, pull everything away, grab a biscuit, grab a cup of tea if you can, grab a snack. Let's relax. For this next half an hour, we're just going to do this, yeah? Let all your pains, your sorrows. Well, I'm not really a psychologist, but who knows? I probably am.
the weather being hot and stuff, a lot of insects knocking about.
Right.
So I've just been watching them.
So while we've been filming, you've been watching insects?
Yeah, just seeing, because everybody knows insects are out there, but no one's keeping an eye on them.
What are they up to? What are you worried about?
Loads at Steve, you wouldn't be laughing like that if you'd watch them. Because
keeping an eye.
They do some weird stuff and that is what I mean.
What sort of stuff? Any examples?
I saw a bee have a heart attack.
How did you see a bee have a heart attack? How do you know a bee is having a... He's going to say the most crazy stuff now. Watch. Oh my God. Carl, I love you. I absolutely love you.
You saw a bee have a heart attack. Yeah. How were you sure it was a heart attack?
Because what happened, I'd been
Did it clutch its chest with all 6 legs?
No,
Were there some other little bee paramedics?
No, I'd just been out in the park anyway, just looking at, caterpillars knocking about. Butterflies and stuff, so I was sort of
So when Suzanne goes to work, she goes, Carl, don't you waste the day. I want you to do some constructive stuff.
But the thing is, so I'd been in the park and I was aware of the insects that are around us more than like most of the time. And I come out of the park, just crossing like a sort of a busy road and what have you, and I saw this bee to the right of me, sort of in the air, and it was a big one, and I was a bit like, oh, let's watch that. And it just fell. It fell from the air in front of me, and it was on the pavement. I thought, oh, what's going on here? And I looked at it for a bit, and it was really still. Gave it a little kick, just to see if there was any movement. Nothing.
A little kick.
Stone sort of.
Killed it.
What's the saying? Stone cold dead.
Yeah, stone cold bee dead.
So
yeah,
that
I like
was...
the fact that this bee suddenly saw Carl and had a heart attack.
Yeah.
It'd never seen anything that round before.
Yeah.
It just thought it had approached him because he thought it was a sunflower.
My God, it's a giant walking orange. Every dream has come true.
Walking orange, you know.
No, but it just summed up
God.
life for me. I thought that's like us, isn't it? At the end of the day, they have heart attacks, stress.
You put it down to stress, do you?
Well, it's in London, isn't it? Everything has stresses from living here.
And they are bald, aren't they? They've got fur.
Do you know, speaking of stress, I start using... I'm not stressed, but sometimes, I might be tired, whatever. I do get a bit of anxiety and a tiny bit. I feel like I'm human. I'm going to be open with you guys. So I start using this CBD oil. I don't know. I think it works. Let me know if you guys ever use something like that. If this actually works, I'll tell you guys about the product I'm using. But yeah, I found this product on TikTok and I bought a CBD oil. Prior to that, I'm very skeptical about this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm using it now for like last few days. I'll keep you guys updated on the CBD oil. Let me know, have you guys ever used CBD oil? Do you guys believe in it? Do you think it actually helps? That kind of stuff. I'm not going crazy or nothing like that, but I'm the kind of person that I like to make sure my health is prestige as much as it can be. Do you know what I mean? Because life is tough. So if you can find something that can help, Why not? But yeah, you guys, what's wrong with me today? I think it's the pink. Let me know what you got with the pink. Yeah, give me an advice about the CBD, or let me know, is it a good shout or not? Or should I stop using it? It's only a few days in. Dropped my tongue. It's alright so far. Let me know. Let's go.
All over, but they lose the.
I'm always overweight.
Overweight.
It was a fat, bald bee.
So what did you? It fell to the floor, and you instantly you just kicked it. You didn't
No,
attempt
I
to
waited
revive
a second and just looked at it to see if there was any, leg movement or wing, and
Volley.
there was nothing. And then when I sort of kicked it, it was sort of hard. It had hardened already. It's just
Rigor mortis
rigor
set in.
mortis set in.
Did it put you in a bad mood for the day? Because I know things like that can just send you over the edge for the day.
Death and that does a bit. Suzanne doesn't like me talking about death.
What riveting conversations do you come up with?
No, just things like one of our mates has had a baby recently, and I just was saying, oh, when that's sort of our age, we'll nearly be dead.
Think of that.
That's the first thing he says. There's a new life brought into the world.
I know.
But when he's our age, we'll be dead.
Yeah.
No, it's
Maybe
weird.
they'll let you do the speech at the christening.
Well, yeah, I've been watching loads of stuff. I've been watching ants. You mentioned ants. I've had a lot of moths in the house. They're sort of
nice.
I mean,
sad
you
for
say it like it was a
every day.
garden party.
Yeah, well, but all I'm saying is I look at more about what its life is like. Because if you watch something long enough, is what I'm saying, you can see that it's a bit clueless. It's the same way about ants, or
Well, like
you
you.
know, they're hard workers and all
Nah,
that.
he's
I
not
watch
good.
one; it's going back and forth all the time. They go one way and then they stop and go the other way. They try to look busy in front of the mates, but if you watch one, if you watch one long enough, it's back and forwards, and it's like it's done nothing there.
I'm going to carry this twig back and forth until I can knock off at 4.
There's a lot of that going on.
Is there?
Because there's
I had to
not.
look busy.
There's none of that going on.
There is. No, like I say, the moth, depressing little sort of thing.
Try to look busy.
Why is it
Come on,
depressing?
It hasn't got eyes, has it? You just look at it, it doesn't know what's going on. I just don't. I think if you haven't got eyes, you shouldn't have wings.
Oh God, I should have wings.
That's a rule. If we could put that into practice, please.
That's a great rule.
Oh,
That's a
God.
fantastic rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you haven't got eyes, you shouldn't have wings.
No icy, no wingsy. Take me out. Is it take me out? Is it take out? Paddy McGuinness. That show used to be good. No likey, no lighty. If you know that show, okay, let me know. Let me know.
I just was reading something about an octopus. That's like a killer octopus, and it annoyed me that this was knocking about now because I didn't know. I thought they were quite friendly. Whenever you see them in cartoons and that, they're always happy, aren't they? And then suddenly, like they've sort of brought the whole sort of creature down. Do you know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
Well, just when you see them in films, they're running about and that, and
films.
everybody likes an octopus. But this one that's on it was your fault really, because you told me about that frog that's going about killing people.
No, I didn't say that.
So I looked it up on the internet at like other creatures and stuff,
.com.
and there's some octopus that's in the sea,
Okay.
and what it does, you don't even have to like threaten it. It just spits in the water, and if that stuff gets on you, does you in.
Again,
So in a way, it's good knowledge because, I mean, I don't go in the sea anyway because it's full of stuff like that. But that's just reassured me that I'm doing the right thing. If they're knocking about, just gozzing everywhere, you don't even have to be near one. You don't even know if it's been spitting and stuff. It can kill you. It just seems unfair. I haven't harmed it. I haven't gone near it. Why is it getting annoyed with me? Doesn't seem right. So that's where our knowledge has not helped that octopus out. Because now, when you eat them, I just think, yeah, have another one.
This little one.
Do you know what I mean? Get rid of them.
another conversation with himself. Another conversation
Legend.
with himself.
Oh God. Oof.
Okay, Carl, I'm just going to throw an animal at you. Tell me how weird it is, what bits annoy you, how you change it. Okay?
Okay.
A crab.
How would I change it?
Yeah. Does it
actually-
annoy you? Do you think it...
A lot of people eat, like, I like, seafood, but I've never tried a crab before. I know you guys try crabs, and people eat crabs, right? Or am I thinking of lobsters? Probably thinking of lobsters. I've never tried a lobster as well before. I like seafood a lot, but I stick to like 4 or 5 seafood, certain parts like sea bass, salmon, no more, just stuff that you can easily get. I haven't tried shark. Someone said I should try the shark. Not unless I go to like Australia or somewhere far. I might have to try a shark. But I'm not yet. Let me know. Do you guys eat crabs and lobsters? How do you taste like? They're good. Would you recommend it? Thank you.
It's weird.
They are weird,
Crabs.
but they're at that size where they can get away with it.
Yeah, it suits them. Okay, good.
Would it change anything? In a way, what you're saying about things not working. He can't walk forwards. So why hasn't something happened? Why haven't they said, do you know what, these arms are too clumsy? We need to have them so they can slot away easier, and we can pull them out when we need them, instead of clumping around with them. Because they do struggle. You see them struggling with their arms. Yet they're still here, they're still doing that, they're still designed that way.
What's the weirdest animal? So you think the octopus is the weirdest animal on Earth?
Yeah.
Why is it any weirder than a dog?
Because it couldn't be further away from us.
Weirdest animal.
A dog has got human eyes.
Does a dog have human eyes? Like, what do you think is the weirdest animal? That's a good shout. That's a good question. Weirdest animal. Like, I always think things like a seal, or because like I'm not saying they look human, but they've got like the way they think. Maybe when they're a dolphin. Obviously, dolphins are very smart. But when it comes to land animals, what animal is just weird? There's so many of them. Let me know what comes to mind to you guys. Let me know, please.
If a jellyfish had a pair of eyes like ours, I probably wouldn't worry about him that much. But like I said to you, it's that way that they haven't got eyes. They're floating about. I can handle some fish. They look like, because they've got eyes, you can make eye-to-eye contact with them. Jellyfish, what are you looking at? It's a snidey thing, like I've said to you. You can see a lot in eyes. Do you know what I mean? They say, don't trust him. Why? It's his eyes. Jellyfish haven't even got any, and I don't trust them. In terms of design and everything, and if you lined everything up, say if I'd come from another planet, and everything was lined up in a row, and they said, right, we're going to give you a crash course in what's knocking about on this planet.
Yeah.
And you go, right, go on then. And you go, this is man, here's a woman, here's a dog, here's a cat, here's an octopus, I go, hang on a minute, what is this?
Hang on a minute. I love it when this is hang on a minute. I love it.
Say if everything was at the same size as us, what would be the best thing to be?
Everything. Oof.
Say like a tarantula.
Yeah.
And a tiger. What would happen there?
A 15-stone tiger versus a 15-stone tarantula.
Yeah.
Well, I'd imagine the 15-stone tarantula.
Yeah.
Right, so it's just weird that, innit? It's a good job that they're small. Yet things are getting bigger because we're messing with the world.
But it's a ridiculous thing to say, isn't it? Because what would it eat? 15 stone. The biggest you'll find is like a foot-long beetle or something weird like
big
that.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's about as big as they get.
So
I wouldn't worry about it.
Again, based on nothing, he queries
It's not-
you.
But it's
that
like
restriction.
fish, innit? How they say about a goldfish.
Yeah.
That thing about a woman who went on holiday and stuck it in a bath.
Mm.
She came back, it was 7 foot.
Right, that didn't happen.
No.
That's a well-known thing about
It's not one.
No.
What? I'll tell you why. Because
Bullshit, man. 7 foot. Do you know how big 7 foot? 7 foot. I love. Oh my god. See again. Oh, this is beautiful. I know I probably said this so many times. Just being able to forget about life's problems, life's trouble for like half an hour, 40 minutes. Just get into Carl Pickett's brain, Stephen Merchant, Ricky Gervais. I feel like they've given us something here that it's just beautiful. That's why they deserve to get paid as much as they're getting paid. Because it's just beautiful, man. Just make us laugh, make us smile. This is good. You guys don't realize how much I look forward to this every single day. I love doing this so much. And I keep saying it. this is gonna be my full-time job someday. Let me know. Do you think I'll do well if it's my full-time job? I think I'll do alright. Yeah, because I've got a passion for it. I love it. I love people. I love chance people, meeting new people, doing this. Just don't want to say it's a dream. You know, it's only a dream for the last 2-3 years. You know, and I see myself just doing it full time one day, and I can't wait for that day. I can't wait. Be beautiful. Let's get back.
A fish will only grow to its surroundings anyway. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you have to put it in a bigger tank.
Yeah, in a bath.
No, a 7-foot fish in a bath. It just fit the bath exactly, did it?
When she got back off holiday.
Don't talk shit.
It's
What was it
not-
eating? What was it eating?
How long was she gone for? 2 million years?
Yeah. She went to Mars and back.
Ted, you're not going to believe this. Come up here.
Well, how many fish do you see that have naturally died?
true.
It's always been caught by a man or a shark's at it. You don't just see dead fish washed up, do you?
Well, most things like that don't die of old age.
Yeah, that's weird though, isn't it?
Well, no, because it's a jungle out there.
No, worse than the sea. The sea is like full of... you've got an enemy around every rock.
I love it. It's like a warning to crabs
Exactly.
and young squid. It's like the policeman that comes into your school.
Yeah.
Yeah, every rock.
Carl, have you ever seen the programme Inside the Actors Studio?
No.
Have you?
James Lipton interviews famous actors and gets words of advice about how they work and how they act. But at the end, he always asks a series of questions, which is based on a French series of questions that a guy called Bernard Pivot used to give people when he interviewed them. So I'm going to ask you some of these questions. Just interesting to see what your response is, and answer them quickly. You don't have to think about them too much. What is your favourite curse word?
I don't think I've got one.
Yeah. Probably the F word for me. I feel like I cuss a lot. But I think it's just literally it's just where I grew up. So I grew up in Ireland, and it's so normal. It's literally anyone that's Irish that's watching this, you can testify. It's so normal. For fuck's sake, fuck. I'm taking a fuck. Literally, I'm so sorry, but that's my word. Let me know. What's your favorite cuss word? That's why I use it. I use it every day. Oh my god, any chance I get, I just use it.
Knobhead.
Nope.
That sums everything up,
He does.
and I think it's...
Okay.
But you wouldn't call your nan a knobhead. What would you call a nan?
Well, knobhead's all right, isn't it? Because she sort of gets it. It's one of them things that everybody understands, but it's not too offensive.
Right.
What a knobhead.
Dickhead.
What would you do though if you were swimming, right? It was a nice little thing. You're on holiday, right? And there's this octopus there, and you're going around, right? And you just see it start spitting at you, poison. What would you say to it?
Well, it's too late then, isn't it? And I'd kick it. And I'd say, knobhead. I would, but what's the point? What's the point in getting annoyed now? 'Cause it's done its stuff, hasn't it?
I don't know why you'd kick it and call it a knobhead under the water. What is this octopus thinking? Oh God! Oh, I'd go, you fucking eight-legged shit.
I'm not bothered. I don't know what you're saying.
Fucking cunt of a mollusk.
I don't just spit at you again. Not bothered.
You slimy little fucking boneless wanker.
This is why the face
Are you
is
still
good.
talking to the octopus?
Chance to Carl. Is it Carl's diarrhea?
Oh, I don't believe it. He's only going to run it down the front.
That jingle, of course, signifies another reading from Carl Pilkington's diary. We went to the park and had a brew. Suzanne read the paper while I played with a ladybird.
Bruh, why?
I mean, it's like a child, isn't it? It's like what a child would do.
Suzanne read the paper while I played with the ladybird.
Why?
Oh, his only friend is a beetle.
It climbed up my arm. It struggled on me hairs.
This is in detail then.
Yeah. It kept stopping every now and then and was rubbing its head with its right arm. It did it about 4 times and always used its right arm. It rested for about 5 minutes, then flew off. Sunday. Had a bit of a to-do with Suzanne because she wanted a lion today. I ate this. Once you're awake, you should get up. I got up and put the radio on really loud. She eventually got up. I told her insects don't have lions, so we shouldn't.
Insects have lions.
Why are you obsessed with insects?
You must be fucking unbearable to live with.
Insects have lions.
You must be a nightmare.
No, I've just started, because I've watched insects a lot. I don't want to keep going on about them because we're a bit insect heavy. But at the end of the day, if we copied insects, we wouldn't go far wrong.
I don't know what you mean, though. 1 minute you're saying they're great, then the next minute you'll slag them off.
Yeah, I'll slag some of them off if I don't know what they're doing, but because
Love
I've
it.
studied them a bit longer, I just think they do
You
it
haven't
right.
studied them, though.
He thinks he's like Darwin.
But you just slagged them off and again. Don't you think that insects are doing stuff? They're not. It
Yeah,
goes there, then
ants.
it goes back
The
again.
ant was messing about, but only that one. The others were carrying stuff. That's what I'm saying. These snidey ones in everything, in everything in the world, you get a hierarchy.
Snidey hands.
Oh, long words.
Ooh. Some new sea thing has been found.
That's the headlines on the news.
It wasn't found by sea experts, it was found on eBay. Someone was selling it for £5. I don't see the point in buying something that you don't know what it is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It was.
What was
Someone's found some sort of shell with a thing living in it.
Right.
They thought, oh, I've never seen one of these before, I can flog it on eBay. Someone bought it and then wanted to look after it, went to some sea expert and they said, oh, I don't know what that is. That's the story. It's just weird how stuff's being found on eBay.
No, it wasn't found on eBay, though, was it?
Yeah, but that's where the specialist people sort of picked up on it. It's just weird that... I mean, all I was saying is I wouldn't want one. If you don't know how to... If it's a new creature, you don't know what makes it happy. When you get a kitten, you go, stroke its head, loves it, right? And you can do that knowing that it's liking it. If I had a little seashell and you go, does it sit in water? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? You could end up doing more damage. So that's why I wouldn't want it. It's nice to have rules, isn't it? It's nice to know what you're doing with something.
Well, as you write in the diary, it's like if an alien landed and wanted to live with you. As much fun as it might sound, it wouldn't be long before you got annoyed with it because it wouldn't eat the food you gave it.
That's what I'm saying, but I couldn't have a go at it because it might not like pasta.
It might not.
Everyone likes pasta.
Wow.
Woke up to some interesting news. It's good when this happens because it sets me up for the day ahead. If it's miserable news, it affects my day. It said on the news that they have found 2 new flies.
Fucking hell, more insects! What have you done? Is that all you've done this summer?
Bong. Trouble in the Middle East. Bong. 2 new flies found.
Ladybird climbs up arm.
They were found in the UK and they were found close to each other. Maybe this happened because they were different than the other flies and weren't expected to hang about together, so that's why they knocked about with each other.
That would happen, wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
It's 2 new flies.
What do you mean? Does it mean there are 2 new flies that are a different species?
Yeah, 2 new species, and they found them close to each other, right?
Yeah,
and
but they didn't mean there was one of each.
No. Yeah, they did. They found 2 different ones.
No.
No, they have.
Again,
Seriously,
sorry.
I know that.
Is this true story? I know sometimes he actually says the truth sometimes. Sometimes I don't know what he's on about. But I think, let me know, is this true or not? Thank you.
That's right, that's a fact. So you've got, like, I don't know the names of them, they give them odd names, don't they? Well, say
Yeah.
call it A and Fly B, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
Fly A, I don't know, say that's orange.
This is just...
B,
Fly B, yeah.
This is painful,
No, but
this
I'm
is
just making it
painful.
easier
But Fly
for
B
you.
wears
Okay.
a little hat. He's got a
Yeah,
little hat.
alright, yeah, fine. Now, they found the orange one. I went, look at this over here. This is a bit weird. And they've gone, oh, that's a new species. Log it, whatever.
Log it.
And then the other one went, oh, keep your pen handy. Look at this one, it's got hat on. So then,
What did he say? It's got a hat on. Hold on, keep your pen handy. Look at this one. Wait, let me hear it again.
oh, keep your pen handy. Look at this one, it's got hat on. So then, they found them both within the same distance.
I don't know what that sentence means.
Keep going.
They
No,
found
let him
them
try and
both.
finish.
They found them both within the same distance.
But without interrupting him, let him finish this point.
Let me just make one thing clear. Carl Pilkington just said they found them both within the same distance. Think of that!
Don't know what it means,
Same
but go on,
radius.
let him finish this point.
So what I mean is, they weren't knocking about with other normal houseflies because they were probably sort of going, oh, he's a bit weird. leave it. Yet, because the other one was also odd, they're hanging about with each other. Don't you understand that? Why is that such an odd concept?
Because you think of it as like two little new kids in school.
Yeah.
They find out they're both new and they've got something in
Yeah,
common.
they're both goths, so they start hanging out together.
Yeah.
God.
And this was on the news, was it?
Yeah, just on the radio, yeah.
I know if I looked into that story,
Monkey news.
it would be 90% wrong.
Bit tired today because didn't get to sleep as early as I'd wanted due to a moth getting in the bedroom.
Oh, this what, man?
I got it in a glass and looked at it for a bit and then let it go because Suzanne wanted to go to sleep. Looked up some interesting news. Some people dug up an old body in Ireland. Turns out it's well old and was here when dinosaurs were here. The really weird bit is it had hair gel in its hair.
Right, what is it?
What?
Fella.
Well, no, it wasn't around when dinosaurs were here then.
Just a bit after.
Right, fine. A lot after, yeah, go on.
It's not the age bit, that's amazing. It's the fact of, there's a fella, won't have even had shoes on his feet,
Right.
Oh, God.
and yet he was worried about his hairstyle.
Right, well, that's definitely not true either.
Bullshit.
There was a man on the radio doing poetry, says Carl in his diary. I thought I'd have a go at doing a poem about today.
Not really. Steve,
yes.
I'm a little bit queasy. He hasn't really written a poem.
He's written a small poem.
No, he hasn't really.
Yes. If moths had eyes...
Okay. Hold on, mate. Okay.
Let me read the poem, okay?
Oh, fuck.
You wouldn't interrupt T.S. Eliot.
Okay. Oh, okay.
If moths had eyes, would they be happier? How do they know they're not dead? What? Cavemen hunting for food, but not before they style the hair on their head. What would last longer in dinosaur times? A blind man didn't stand a chance. Not with all them rocks about. I'd rather be a blind moth.
Right. It may be the greatest
blind
poem
moth, you
ever
know.
written.
Is there a creative decision for that?
Can we have Carl read that?
By all
Sorry,
means, yeah.
just you read it as you would like to.
Go on.
So this is imagine this, right? Okay, this is going out all over the world. And now, Carl Pilkington, a new poet from Manchester, now living in London, England, would like to read a poem.
Why is he
If
walking like
moths had eyes, would they be happier? How do they know they're not dead? Cavemen hunting for food, but not before they style the hair on their head. What would last longer in dinosaur times? A blind man didn't stand a chance. Not with all them rocks about. I'd rather be a blind moth.
Wow.
He said it as though the last bit was going to rhyme. He said it like it was going to rhyme. Oh God!
No,
It's amazing.
I think he feels as though the final line, I'd rather be a blind moth, it's going to be one of those great, those...
Would you rather be a blind man or a blind moth? Let me know, please, below. I'd rather be none. Let me know what you guys would rather be. Again, because this reminds me of do you remember the last episode of Idiot Abroad I did when it took the Route 66 and it flew on the plane without not sitting inside the plane, but it's outside the plane. It was tied to the plane, but he did that, but he wouldn't do the bungee jumping. When I just think about that, I'm like, what the fuck? So like, he's got another scenario where he'd rather be a blind moth than be a blind human being. Why? Just why?
A summation that somehow the moth is a metaphor, the caveman...
No, but
There's
all
no
I'm doing-
metaphor in that. He really does mean he'd rather be a blind moth.
Yeah, well, I'm just because I've looked at the day's news.
Are you getting into poetry now, properly?
I really like it, yeah. Right, I did two about jellyfish.
Excellent.
I don't like jellyfish. They're not a fish, they're just a blob. They don't have eyes, fins or scales like a cod. They float about blind, stinging people in the seas. And no one eats jellyfish with chips and mushy peas. Get rid of them.
Get rid of him. Just get rid of him.
And then there's just a shorter one I did about a jellyfish. It would be spiteful to put jellyfish in a trifle.
Spiteful jellyfish in a trifle. It's rhyming. Rhymes though.
Yeah, it certainly would.
So,
That's great.
Legend.
That's really good because it's jelly. He's He's done us there, Steve.
Yeah.
That's a really good poem. Can we always do that, Carl? Can we always find a day, right, and always sum it up in your thoughts, a poem, just like that?
No, don't
It
do
would be
that.
spiteful to put jellyfish in a trifle.
Yeah.
Yo, another banging episode. Yo, you guys know, you already know what it is. This episode just makes me happy so much. This show just makes me happy so. Probably like in my top 3 reactions I've done when it comes to, like, you know, stuff. Ricky Gervais is literally in my top 3. Ricky Gervais show, definitely. Idiot Brothers there. Obviously, then you have the Bee Gees. You guys know how much I love the Bee Gees. Yeah, if you guys want to see more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What you want to see. Check out membership if you want to see exclusive videos. Check out Patreon if you want to see the videos earlier and some exclusive videos. I said like, comment, subscribe, didn't I? I think I did. See you soon. Bye-bye.